They lied to my son's girlfriend's parents so they could have privacy. My son's 16. He's been dating this amazing girl for about 4 months now. They're good kids, smart, respectful, but her parents, total control freaks. Her mom's all purity obsessed, constantly changing the rules about what they can and can't do. One week my son can't be on her bed. The next, he can be on the bed, but only if he's not under the covers. Door has to stay open, lights on, checked every 20 minutes. Her dad's an alcoholic and barely speaks unless it's to enforce some new rule. Most of the time, my son goes to her place after school because she lives closer. I pick him up in the evenings, sometimes drop him off on weekends, but she never really comes here because her parents are so strict. Well, this weekend she finally did, and the night before, her mom called our house wanting to talk specifically to me. I wasn't home. I work as a correctional officer and was on shift. She refused to talk to my husband. Later, her dad called and grilled my husband about whether one of us would be home the entire time and if we'd be supervising them nonstop. My husband just said, yes, of course. Thing is, we didn't care. We trust our son. We've talked about sex, consent, birth control, all of it. He's thoughtful and respectful, and I know he'd never push anyone into anything they weren't ready for. And let's be honest, teens will find a way. They already have. So no, I didn't watch them like a hawk. In fact, when my husband and I had to step out for a couple hours, I asked a friend who lives nearby to cover for us in case the girl's parents called or stopped by. She even agreed to pretend to be my cousin staying over just in case. But no one showed, no one called, and eventually her dad picked her up and that was that. I stand by my decision. I believe my son deserves privacy, trust, and agency over his own body. But I keep thinking, did I overstep by deciding that for someone else's daughter? Her parents are way too controlling, no doubt. But was it really my call to make? I don't regret trusting my kid. I just don't know if it was right to help someone else's kid break rules that weren't mine to break.